Well, hello everybody. Happy Monday. It's a new week. It was nice and cool this morning. I was kind of a little bit on the freezing side, so we must be getting a storm here sometime. I think we're supposed to be here by Wednesday with some thunderstorms, which would be kind of exciting for us. So how about if we do a little bit of makeup? It was a nice weekend. It was super beautiful out, and I had my first party in someone's home, and I totally stepped outside my comfort zone, and I gotta tell you, I'm so happy that I did because it was a blast. I mean, it was so fun. I felt like I was just with a bunch of my girlfriends, and you know, there was wine flowing, there were appetizers, and it was just relaxed and fun. So really, really nice. Really happy I did it. Really looking forward to trying to do that again. So hi. How is everybody? So I decided that I need a day off, and so despite having Saturday not making it to my live, didn't really count because I was still working. So I thought that I would make Sundays my regular, just relax and you know, just take the day off kind of thing. So don't forget, Friday I got my lip plumper in the mail from China. I was so super excited about it. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. So anyway, I sprayed a little bit of rose water on my face. We ran up to Welk Resort in Escondido this afternoon because there is a girl up there who has like these amazing cases for, I just got photobombed, has these amazing cases for my brushes, and I'm acquiring so many brushes. And so I got this one from her. Her name's Dee, and she has this cool booth up in Escondido. It's at the Welk Resort, and they do a farmer's market every Monday from, what are the hours? 3 to 7?
3 to 7.
3 to 7 every Monday up in Escondido. And this girl, you got to check her out. She has just got some of the coolest stuff for your makeup. So that's where I got this guy. And what you do is you keep your brushes safe like this, and then you just roll it up like this, and then you can tie it and take it with you. Well, I'm kind of just like outgrowing it. So I went back up and I found her today, and I got this. It's a hard case, tubing, snaps on each side, and you just and it keeps everything safe. It's easy to take with you wherever you go. I even got a brush from her. I'll show it to you. This is a contour brush. So I'm excited to try that tonight. I've never seen one before. I know we don't have one at Unique, I don't think. So anyway, so there we go. So I have my new case, and I have my new brush, and I'm good to go. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit of moisturizer here, and then we'll get going. So yes, the storm is coming. If you're in my VIP group, then you're a part of my closed group page, where I post some more intimate things going on, you know, some of my goals that I'm trying to reach. I have a big one this month that I'm getting closer to every minute. I'm getting very excited about it. And I came across the coolest poster today on another, on a Weiss Sisters page. And it said, what was it? Yesterday, the devil whispered in my ear, "You'll never survive the storm." Today, I whispered in the devil's ear, "I am the storm." Totally digging that. So I stole it, put it in a nice fresh poster, and popped it on my VIP page. So really love that. I love the sentiment there. So I'm moisturized. I'm going to throw on a little bit of a foundation for some color. I look so pale in this light, and I don't think it's the light. I think that's what I look like. But I'm planning to get sun soon after this next storm. And so I actually today ordered a darker, I have hairs flying. There it is. A darker foundation so that I'm ready for that. When it comes, I'll have my winter supply and my summer supply. Oh, this is not the brush I wanted to use. I wanted to show you guys what I got. So this came in my exclusive bundle that I was offered for being a presenter this year, a newer presenter this year. And it's so awesome. So this is a liquid foundation brush. So what I just did to this, I meant to do to this. And do you see anything strange about this brush? There's a big weird hole in it. And so what you do, oh, I hate to waste it, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you because it's cool, is you take your foundation and you put it in that hole, like that. And then you just dot it around, and it uses what you need. Stop, reverse it. Sorry guys, I'm out of practice. It's been a couple days. I'm gonna just totally wipe that off right now. It's a good thing I have foundation on the other brush because it turns out I'm gonna waste it anyway because I forgot my face primer. So Monday. So this is my last week of freedom because come Friday, the kids will be on spring break for 10 days, I think. So they're with me Friday through the following, like through that week, and then they're off on Monday of the next week. What's with that? They can't just, I mean, you know how desperate I'm gonna be by that day? And they're gonna have one extra day. I think Kenny's school is not like that. That's just the girls, but, and they're not so tough. You know, he's my tough one. He's still awake. I don't want him to hear me talking about him. He might, I hope he's not always my tough one. This is just a phase, right? Hi, Jenny. So I'm showing my new brush. So you put your foundation right in the middle in that little hole. See that? And then put it on. It's very cool. So I have to come up with some, you know, creative things, not so expensive things to do with the kids over the next week. I mean, you know, we'll do Chuck E. Cheese one day. We'll do the zoo one day. What else? My husband just took the kids to what used to be Wild Animal Park. It's now called the Safari Park up in Escondido. And they once a year they bring in the butterflies, and they have the butterfly exhibit. And he takes them every single year to it, and it's just so cool. The lines are crazy, but you can buy like a fast pass deal, and they'll give you a time to return to the garden, the butterfly garden, and you don't have to wait in the line so long. But I think even yesterday he had to wait a good 45 minutes with all 4 kids. He's a saint. So, but it's so worth it. It's so cool. I mean, you go in there, and you want to go like the first weekend, because as time marches on, I think the exhibit's there for maybe 3 weeks. And by the end of that 3 weeks, you know, butterflies get stepped on and fly out of the exhibit and things like that. So you want to go sooner so that there is a plethora of them when you're there. So I'm really excited because now I get to try out my new, did I leave it in here? No, I took it out. My new concealer brush. So this isn't offered through my company. I just bought this from my friend Dee. She works the farmer's market I was talking about. And so it's just like the perfect shape, isn't it? I'm really excited. So let's find some Malibu. There it is. First try. That never happens. And yeah. I mean, isn't it perfect for this one right here? Oh yes, that makes me so happy. So what events do we have coming up? Let's see. So we have spring break, which means, when is Easter? Does anybody know? When is Easter this year? It's got to be coming, right? I always still kind of affiliate it with spring break, but that's not really the case anymore, is it? And some schools have 2 weeks off for spring break, so I should be just saying thank you. Thank you, we just have 1. I mean, I love to be with the kids, but alone for 10 days, I don't know. I don't know if I have the strength. So how cool, this brush, I can even use the corner of it like this and just sneak it in. April 16th. Oh, right, that's somebody's birthday, Emma's. That's the next event. Is that Easter or is that Emma's birthday? What? Sorry. My event manager here, Ginny. Okay, so I'm happy with it. I mean, that was pretty good for first use. Yeah, oh, I look so white today, both. Well, that'll be different. I'm gonna have to think on that. Easter falls on her birthday this year, huh? Well. That'll be new and exciting. She can turn Easter into an all about me experience. Just the way she likes it. So I'm gonna do my highlighting now. I don't even feel like I need it. I'm so washed out in this light. Maybe I should stop. No, that's just the color I am right now. So I met so many cool women on Saturday. I want to move to that neighborhood. I mean, it's my neighborhood, but it's here in Scripps Ranch, but you know, like over on the other side of the ranch. And oh my gosh, coolest ladies ever. I'm not kidding. I met so many cool women there. Every single woman there was the sweetest. Beautiful, sweet, friendly, welcoming. I mean, it was just, I couldn't have asked for a better group of women. I totally loved it. I want to do it again. Oh no, Nora's tooth fell off again. Oh goodness, that poor girl. That's such a bummer. I totally get it. You know, when growing up and spending my summers in Hawaii, that was my dad's territory when he was a lobbyist for household finance. I would get these horrific sunburns sometimes when we'd be out there. Like the kind that, like I would be in bed hallucinating and stuff, like really high fevers from sun poisoning. And when my adult teeth came in, they were all discolored, like freckled. I don't know if you can see. They had like brown freckles all over them. And so my dentist at the time decided that he would put veneers on like my top ones. And so that's exactly what he did. But man, you know, you have to be so careful because, you know, I'd be eating something and if it was just like a little bit too crunchy, a little bit too hard, one of those would break. I remember, I think it was my 21st birthday, I picked up a beer mug, hit myself in the tooth and broke my whole veneer off. So it just sucks that she has that kind of maintenance now, you know? I feel really bad for her with that. It'd be nice just not to have to worry about it. She'll get used to what she can have and can't have, though. Okay. So I just did my highlight and contour, but I'm so white in this light. See, I look better back here, don't I? I'm so white in this light that I'm kind of thinking that I will go to my lighter bronzer now. Where are you? Sunset. And just do a light dusting because I just can't stand it. In my mirror, I don't look like this. I just look like this on here. Did that help? Not really. What if I move you away from me? Move my light up. Oh. Okay. Then I can't really see. Oh, technical difficulties. Now we'll just do a little bit of blush because I could use all the color in the world tonight. Ooh, that's maybe a little much. Oh, that's like after 2 glasses of wine, right? Okay. I'm ready to jump in. I don't know what I'm jumping into. I have absolutely zero plan tonight. Any requests? Anyone? I wore black so I could kind of just do whatever tonight. And I also have my pressed powder now I love. Did I show you guys this? Oh, sorry about the reflection. So I love it. You open it up, you get your little pad, but it has this protector on here. And it flips open. And then when you're done, it protects your powder. I've never seen this in a product before. I totally love it. A pirate look, like paint a black patch over one eye. What's a pirate look? Sounds like red lipstick. Did you see my half face contest? Did you guys go vote? That's so fun. So we have like this closed group page with all of the Y sisters, and everybody is participating in this contest, and it is so fun to scroll through it and see all of these half-face women competing with each other. It's just the coolest idea. I love it. All right. So let's see, what do we have? Pirate look. I'm kind of thinking we'll do palette 5. I'm just getting to the point where I'm embarrassed to be doing this every single day. If you guys just don't want to see palette 5 anymore, just give me a sad face below in the comments and I will just take a break from it for a little while, okay? Eye primer, I remembered. It looks like my husband's on, blowing us up with hearts. I love it. Okay. So put on my eye primer. Probably could use some eyebrows. You can tell I'm out of practice. How come 2 days, in 2 days, I don't know what I'm doing anymore on here? All right. So let's do some eyebrows. Oh, I also have ordered the Brow Obsession palette in the middle color. There are 3 colors offered in it, and I bought the blonde palette and it is too light for me. So I have now ordered the brunette palette, and we'll try that and see. And I won't be doing that live too much. If I do, it'll be just brows for the night because it is time consuming and you guys don't want to be on here all night with me. So we'll stick to the pencil for now until that comes. And then I'll show you guys how that works. We also have a brow gel. I was looking at that today, but I don't actually think that would work very well on me because I don't have enough hair to really use a gel. And I think it's kind of to like, what, get your eyebrows under control. Okay. So we were going to eat up at Welk Resort tonight. They have the farmers market on Mondays, and we were going to go to one of the food tents and have dinner. But hi, Mackenzie. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. But Rafe was in such a crabby mood. He was just, I mean, you know, I was talking to my friend Dee for a while, and Ken had to just go take Rafe away, and he was just inconsolable. He got okay once we were in the car and Libby could kind of entertain him, but poor kid. He better not be getting an ear infection or something. He seemed fine after he ate dinner. Maybe he was just hungry. And we got to the farmer's market and I realized it was my very first time, I mean, except for dropping off and picking up Kenny, it was my very first time outside all day. What is wrong with me? I got into this cleaning frenzy and I started stripping all the beds. I ripped all the pillows out of all the pillowcases, even the decorative pillows, and threw them all in the wash. The comforters, the blankets, I mean, everything, like the protectors, the the mattress protectors, all that stuff. I was like, I'm just going to town here. So that's how I spent my day. Totally, Leslie. Oh my gosh, I know, right? I mean, I have gone outside before, and you know what? When I come in, I'm so sorry, right? Why did I leave my house? Now I have 3 times as much to do. That is so funny. All right, moving on. Let's do this palette 5. I love this palette 5. I seriously can't get enough of it. All right. So I'm using a nice tight bristled brush. I'm going to start with Suspicious, this kind of rusty color right here. It's a little lighter than the rest. And I'm going to just bring it right up into the crease. And then we're gonna get crazy because I love these colors next door. They're awesome. I got a phone call from, you know, that I went to that conference in Vegas a couple weeks ago, the GoPro conference. Eric Worre owns a company called GoPro Networking. And, you know, he gets together just like super empowering, inspiring people like Tony Robbins and Nirka and just cool people. And he puts on these conferences and they're amazing. And I learned so much there. And I talked so long about that just now that I don't know why I even brought it up. So, excuse me. I'm a little off tonight. Okay, so now we're going to go in. I'm going to get some vintage. Oh, I know why. Because I got a phone call today from one of his people. I can't remember where I put this. Let me look. And I get an hour of free coaching from one of his professional coaches by phone. And then, of course, at the end of the conversation, he'll have so much more to offer me that I'll have to pay, you know, hundreds of dollars to hear more, but I won't be doing that. But I'll take my free hour, please. Thank you. I mean, I know how much I can get in an hour from this company is what I'm saying. So I'm reading his book right now. It's called GoPro. And it's like he's just got all these amazing secrets to share. Can you guys see that color? Isn't it awesome? Makes me happy. And the sun just set, so it's perfect because now I'm going to do a sunset on my eyes. And then I'm going to go on to the next one, which is called Sarcastic. Can you see it in the light better? And I'm going to grab that one. And I'm going to move in to the middle of my eye with that. Ash. Did I do it on this one or did I do the wrong color? I can't tell with this light. Oh yes, I can. Okay, yeah, I'm good. And then I'm going to take this skinny guy right here and I'm going to grab some of this yellow gold and I'm going to sweep it right down my crease to my tear duct. And up. Okay. The pigments are so crazy in our palettes that it just doesn't take a lot. A little bit goes a long way. Okay. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of crease work. So I'm going to take my crease brush, which is a little bit skinnier, and I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get this purple color. Am I? Yes, I am. And I'm going to just work it into the crease so there's a nice contrast with that yellow gold. And I just kind of go in a V formation there, like that. This friend of mine up at the farmer's market, Dee, she actually formulates her own products, and it's so much work. It's just amazing. Like, she's been doing this for 20 years. So she, you know, formulates, say, a bronzer or a foundation, and then takes it to the lab, and they manufacture this stuff for her, like in a vat, and then she packages it, and then she can sell it to like wholesalers and stuff. And wow. I mean, we're talking real cosmetology here. And I've been doing this for about, what, 11 weeks? 12 weeks? 11 weeks, I think. So think about what 20 years can do for you. Oh my gosh, pretty awesome. This is my blending brush. And I don't want to like mix this into mud or anything, but I do want to lighten up that crease area just a tad on each side. Can I scoot you guys over a little bit? Yeah, the brush lady. Yeah, we're friends now. I mean, she's gorgeous. She's so nice. She's an esthetician during the week, you know, for her real job. And then she does like the Del Mar Fair, and she does, you know, the farmer's market, and she does, you know, a couple of little things at her house, parties. Very cool lady. So she even said she would carry my products in her tent. So we will definitely be talking some more. All right, now I'm going to just grab another palette real quick and get some cooler colors just to finish up at the top. So this is palette 1. And I'm going to grab Elated. You know, everybody needs like a nice neutral color like this in their lives. You know, no matter what kind of shadows you are working on, you need something like this just to kind of fill in the blanks and make sure that all the attention is on your shadow work rather than on your blank spaces. Something kind of, you know, flesh colored. And I have a color like this in a matte, and I have this also in a shimmer, depending on what I want to do. And I'm actually going to break out the shimmer here and use it to highlight a little teeny bit. And that is from my palette 4. So I use this guy right here, Tender. And I add a little bit of highlight here. I add a little bit here. A little bit here. And my wine cheeks. Got a little crazy with the blush tonight, didn't I? A little bit here. This is my favorite. Oh, I have a special brush for this and I'm not using it. It's the only thing the darn brush does and I'm not using it. We'll just pretend I used it. I mean, come on, I gotta use it. I gotta use it for the one thing it does, right? Okay. So we'll do some eyeliner. And since I have the purple kind of pinky red thing going on here, you know what? Why don't we go back to palette 5? Yeah, she's gorgeous. She has the most beautiful eyes. And we're going to use this one on the end. It's called Victorious. It's kind of a hot pink. So I'm going to grab my liner brush. And I'm going to get it nice and wet. I'm going to spray some of my rose water. Oops. Spray some of my rose water in the lid. And then I'm going to use that to really wet my brush on both sides. And I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did finally successful cat eye for my half face contest. So, oh my gosh, you guys, how many times have you watched me try to do that so unsuccessfully? I don't know if it was a fluke, but wow, it totally worked. I don't know if it's going to show up. It's pretty pink. I don't know if I like that. Let's just roll with it, though. I'm going to keep going. Oh, Rafe just woke up. Poor baby. He's got something going on. Do you see it? It's pretty light. Thursday is exhibition night at my kids' school. Exhibition night is when they kind of, we go in, the parents go in, and the kids kind of take us around the classroom, and they usually have some special project they've been working on that they show us. I'm going to switch to Fearless, the purple next to it, to do the bottom. And it's just fun. You know, the kids really, really enjoy doing it, and they feel so proud to show us what they've been working on, and the teachers do such a good job of getting them excited. And it's exciting for us too. I mean, we like it. We like going and seeing all their hard work. All right. So, not really loving this, by the way. I would just wish it showed up a little bit more. It's kind of just making me look more like tired, like I need Visine. I just cannot kick this dumb, like, clear my throat thing. I mean, the sickness wasn't that bad. It really didn't take me down. I had like one day where I really didn't feel that good. But then it's just been all this aftermath of just gross and cough, and Rafe has it too, and it's just yuck, enough. I have one friend whose son shares a birthday with Rafe, and he's been so sick, and I think he Friday, yeah, on his birthday, he ended up in Children's Hospital, and he's still there with pneumonia. Poor baby. I think he's a year older than Rafe. So I'll do a little bit mascara, maybe. Looking for my curler. Here it is. Did I show you guys my retractable lip brush? That thing's so cool. I just got that last week. I haven't even used it yet. Maybe we can use it tonight for something. I have not been keeping up on my nail polish either. Those kids, man, they take up so much time. They're so needy. I don't have time to do my nails. It's a good thing they're so cute, especially that Rafe. Oh, I love this age. I know I say that about every month, but it's true. He's so cute. He's so sweet. I mean, everywhere we go, we're just walking around, and he's like, hi, hi, waving at people, saying hi to people. He's just the friendliest, sweetest little soul. I love him. So, throw on a little bit of mascara. I can't believe he's 2 years old. Ugh, my baby. He's still my baby, though. He just wanted me to hold him the entire day today. He could not be put down. And I gotta tell you, when you're washing every linen in your house, holding a baby through that is challenging. So my mom came down and she was able to entertain him a little bit so I could get some of that done. Watch them grow. There's a fiber on the bottom. Come here, you little stinker. All right. Other one. So 11 days for the month. 11 days to hit my next goal. I'm so gonna do it. I can't wait. All right. So I'm wetting my lashes with the gel, and then I'm taking the fiber wand. Can you see it? I see a fiber hanging off the end there. And then I put the fibers on with the fiber wand. And the stuff is buildable, so you can do this as many times as you want to achieve your desired volume and length. So I'm going in with the gel again, and I'm sealing in those fibers. This is an important step. If you don't take the time to seal those fibers in, they will start to kind of dust your face throughout the day. And you don't want that. Okay? And we'll seal these guys in. And I think I'll take some of that pretty yellow gold and do a little bit under my lashes on the bottom. I want to do the yellow. I don't want to do the red because I already look like my eyes are red. So I'll go back and I'll get some of that from palette 5. And I'll do a little bit of the yellow. That's not 5 either. Where's 5? Hello, where'd you go? I have 1, 4, 3. I've lost it. It's hiding. What is this? That's my Brow Obsession palette. Really? Okay, that's all right. Here it is, way over here. Why are you over there? What are you doing? Okay. So I'm going to get a little bit of that, and I'm going to do it under here. Like that. And then I'm going to go back to the mascara, and we're going to do fibers on the bottom this time. During the day, I don't normally do this. But if I'm going to be going out in the evening or dressing up for something, which reminds me that my husband just told me we have the our Port of San Diego dinner coming up next month, which we try to go to every year. Last year I was sick. I had pneumonia. Couldn't go. But it is so fun. Food is fantastic. It's down at the, I forget now, is it at the Hilton or the Hyatt or something downtown? And everybody's dressed to the nines. Mayor's there. It's beautiful downtown, right by the water. And it's just a nice date for us. Can you guys see that? So I like to put the gold behind it or under it so that those really show up. And then I'm going to do the other eye. I like to, once I put the fibers on, I like for it to just sit and adhere as that first layer of gel dries. I feel like if I don't give it just a little minute to set, that I can sometimes take off the fibers when I'm going in with the gel to seal in. So just something to keep in mind. Seal them in. Because this is the part when I normally tug at them a little bit. Comb them, get them under control, teach them who's boss, that sort of thing. Especially this eye. This one has always given me trouble. The lashes really gravitate to each other on this side. That's why I really like to use our lash comb. It's one of the only combs I've seen like it, where it has metal prongs and they're extra long. And you can get in there and really comb at them. Do you see that? So I'll show it to you. One of these gorgeous women on Saturday, she had the craziest lashes. And I mean, like, they were problematic. For one thing, they were the longest lashes I've ever seen on anybody. But the crazy thing about them was that they were curly. So she came in, she actually already had our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. She came in and she said, "Can you help me with this? I'm having such a problem using this. I think it's user error, but I just, every time I do it, my lashes just clump together." So she went and did one eye, came out and showed me. Sure enough, they were just clumpy. So she said, "Will you do my other eye?" And I was like, "What?" I mean, first of all, I never am face-to-face with people because that's just not really the model. You know, we do, like, this is as face-to-face as I get usually. So I was already kind of out of my comfort zone going to the party in the first place. And then she wanted me to apply makeup to her. I was like, things are about to get super intimate. It was fine. And yeah, I could totally see. I mean, her eyelashes, just without the mascara, were almost touching her eyebrows. And then they were all crazy curly, like grabbing onto each other. So what I ended up doing was I just combed her lashes, put on the gel, combed the lashes, put on the fibers, let it sit for a minute while I well, no, I didn't do the other eye, while we chatted. Then went in and did the gel on top. Oh, Rafie, poor baby. Daddy's up there though, don't worry. Then went back in with the gel, sealed them in, and then combed them again, and then sealed them in again. Because every time you comb through that, you don't want to take the fibers off. So I had to be like, do it just slowly in layers. And I even suggested to her that she take like a lash curler like this and kind of almost use it like a flat iron and just kind of make her way down the lashes, you know, applying pressure, just so at least they line up like little soldiers. I mean, wow, I mean, she was gorgeous. So honestly, any little bit of color on there would just be enough for her. Beautiful lashes. Okay, lips, which brings me to this. Totally does not work. It doesn't work. It smells weird. It smells really weird. And I mean, the concept is kind of there, but it does not work. I have worked on this. I have tried it. It's almost obscene, the whole thing. This is what I get for being cheap. So I went onto Amazon. I bought this lip plumper. It took about 6 or 7 weeks to get here from China. The instructions were very difficult to decipher. And then I tried to use it, and guess what? It's trash. Gone in the trash. So lesson learned. If I want plump lips, I'm going to have to spend a little bit of money. And you know what? I'm good. I'll put it on a wish list, on a bucket list somewhere. I don't need plump lips, not tonight. So some other time. Now you know what to get me for Christmas. All right. So I have all these stains, all these liquid lips. I wanted to show you my retractable, lip brush. Oh, you know what? I have these lipsticks we haven't tried on yet. So this guy was a huge hit at the party on Saturday. People love this. This is Swanky. This is just our regular lipstick. This color was so popular. Let me get out my little retractable lip brush if I can find it. I don't even see it in here right now. This stuff was so popular on Saturday. Everybody wanted it. And it looked good no matter who was putting it on. It was crazy. It is a beautiful, beautiful color. I totally can't find my cool brush I wanted to show you guys, so that stinks. I'll probably find it as soon as I get off of here. So I'll use this brush. I love it. Anyway, my other lip brush is so cool, and I really wanted to use it for the first time tonight, and I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Not only is it like a beautiful size, and I'm talking about the bristles part, the brush part. It is a retractable brush, so you just push it out, pull it back in. It ends up being about this big, that's why I can't find it, and so you can carry it in your purse. How do you like this color? It's awesome, isn't it? Everybody who put this on Saturday was raving about it. It is so pretty. So there you have it. My good old favorite, Palette 5. I love you, Palette 5. And Swanky Lipstick. So here we are. So thank you all for watching. I'm back. I'm going to get back in the saddle again because tonight was a little bit off, having had a couple nights off. But here I am, and I'm back in it, and I will think of something fun and creative for tomorrow that will not involve a lip plumper or anything else that dangerous. I'll just sit like this a lot. And kind of burgundy. Yeah, it's kind of like it's got like a lot of brown in it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. So, and you like the fibers on the lower lashes? Can you guys see that? Yeah, it's pretty. My sunset eye. So that's it, guys. You have a good Monday night. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'll come back with something something fun, and I can't wait to see you then. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.